Shalom, shalom, family.
Shalom.
Yes, welcome back to the channel, guys. Thanks for tuning in. And today, do you guys see what's going on? Do you really see it? So I'm asking you a question. Do you see it? I'm asking you too. Do you see what's going on?
Yes, I see clearly. I see exactly what is going on. I
What's
see
going
more than
on?
I'd even like to see.
Tell me, or tell the
Well,
folks too what you see.
well, we have these mass migrations, and it's basically confusion when you have all of these people from America, whether they're white, black, whoever they are. There are a lot of people that are leaving America who are Americans, and so some are going to Europe, some are going to Africa, some are going to Asia. Then on the flip side, you also have people coming into America. And so these people, a lot of them are Asians, a lot are Mexicans and South Americans, a lot of them are Africans. And so there's this thing going on in the world right now where people are scrambling to go to a place where they feel like is safe, or to
Yeah,
go to a place where they feel like, because as humans, of course, just from a psychological perspective, we want to be in safe places, places that we deem to be peaceful. And so that tells you that whatever is coming on earth is not going to be peaceful. It's going to be a rerun, but amplified from 2020.
yeah. It's gonna be a crisis. It's gonna be a epidemic. And in a way, I don't want to say like 2020, but I think it's gonna get worse than 2020.
It is. It definitely is. That was just a little taste.
Yeah, it's a little taste. So I hope you guys see what's going on. Um, because it's a lot. It's a lot going on. It really is. And that's just half that's not even a portion of it.
Yeah, that's just a fraction of
Yeah,
what's
that's as you guys know, war everywhere. They're talking about shipping people out, talking about, bombing things as you see the weather, the floods, right? We just saw a flood, right?
Yeah, there's
Where?
some heavy flooding in San Diego at the moment. There is some heavy flooding here in East Africa as
Yeah.
well. And so there's just a lot of different things going on in the world because we are in the last days. If you don't believe that, you might want to pray
Yeah.
so
Not
you can
not
find some
sure.
wisdom.
I'm not sure what to say anymore to the
Yeah, if
people
you
that
don't
really
believe
don't
it.
know what's going on.
I do want to share this about my Nigerian client. She is from Nigeria, but she lives in America. And so she's been there for a decade, maybe a little bit more than a decade. She's
Mm,
a CPA, but her children are Nigerian. And so they are 12 and 10 years old, and they just went to Nigeria this
mm,
year in December. And when she got back, because when we first started working together, and I told her I was in Tanzania, she was like, "Oh, wow, you must live a really peaceful life." And so, we continued working. And then in December, when she got back from the trip or the vacation, whatever
mm.
it was, she said, "This was the first time my daughters got to experience Nigeria. And, I have this mansion, I have these cars, I have all these things. But us in America, our blood pressure is high. We don't have downtime. We're super
Yeah.
stressed." And in Africa, when she sees her people, she's wearing like the Nigerian headdress. I'm not sure if she's
Mm.
Igbo or Yoruba, whatever it is. And she's just really enjoying her time and then having this cognitive dissonance of, wow, I built this life in America. How can I scale down and eventually go back to the homeland?
Yeah. Yeah, that's something to think about because even for us, um, it's weird. Like for us, we's in America, we didn't have that life. I mean, of course, we wanted that life. We wanted to move to New Albany, right? That was our goal.
I think when I was 18, that was my
Yeah,
goal. But when
but
I
yeah, I'm just
came
saying,
to
like,
the truth, it was a
it
different,
was different.
yeah,
But still, we got our little house, a standalone house with the fence, with the dog. We had
right?
a
Buttercup.
a garden there. We start to get bigger pools and stuff each year. We try to
The
make
nice blue
our
van.
our our house that we was renting a home, right? Um, but coming here to Africa, knowing that we had a 3 bedroom and then we can come over here and get like a 5 6 bedroom and really live like the people that has money here is is something special about that. And it's more peace. Just how you was just saying, like in America it's like everyday life. You have to do stuff.
Yep.
Your blood pressure is high. There's no peace at all. you
Nope.
gotta you gotta worry about looking over your shoulder every time you walk down the street. You gotta worry about too much. But here it's no worry. It's peace. So with me saying that, do you believe Question for you: do you believe it's necessary for people to leave or stay in America?
I think it's necessary to leave 100%. And I've always thought this because, from a logical standpoint, and if you look at history, if you understand biblical laws, even if you're someone that believes in karma and all these things, obviously, if you look at the history of America, and if you haven't looked at the history of America in depth, you might want to do that and stop living in la la land. Because America, due to the actions that she has done, not only to our people, to Africa, also her cousin, the British Empire, and her cousins, the Germans in Belgium, there are a lot of actions that they took
Hmm.
that have to come back to them,
Yeah, like
especially
karma,
if you
like
look
she
at the
said.
end of Revelation.
Yeah, and it's coming as we see. I hope you guys see. I know we just said this at the beginning of the video, but ah, it's a lot that's happening, and just how my wife was saying about a place of safety. Everybody's trying to do that. So why not come to a safe country here in Africa, especially
There's plenty of them.
to for people that look like me and her, like really. And I'm glad that the Most High brought us out 4 years ago,
Yeah.
because that's actually allowed us to get used to the culture, get used to the people, get used to the language, get used to how to move around here.
Yep.
But if you're not used to that, it's going to be a little bit tougher for you.
It'll be a learning curve.
Yeah,
Of
and
course, you can talk to people like us, but you're right. It's going to be,
yeah, you have to be on the ground moving around,
yeah.
and that's just the simplest I can say. I don't know how to say it.
Yeah, it's definitely a necessity. It's not a luxury. And if you're somebody, because we've had Christians coming on the channel and various people, because number one, the reason a lot of these people comment anyways, again, the cognitive dissonance, because your spirit is telling you it's time to go, but your flesh and your mind is saying, but I have this TV, I have this car, I have this job, I have this, I have this, I have this, wonderful ice cream shop down the street, I have Panera Bread down the street, whatever it is. And so, but you guys still come on
Mm.
this channel, a lot of Christians now, even a lot of Gentile believers, they come on this channel and say, what should I do? And if you're someone that thinks that in the Bible it doesn't tell you to leave and it says wait on the Most High, waiting on the Most High also means taking action.
Yeah, you can't like people. You can't do that. You can't just sit here if there's a fire in your house. If this
Right,
table's on fire, you
right,
can't sit here and be like, it was a
right.
story. What wasn't that? I think I heard something like that. Somebody
Yeah,
was in the ocean, and
there's a storm.
yeah, a storm. No, not Jonah, but um, I think it was some kind of story. I don't think it was in the Bible. I think I heard it
I know what
online.
you're talking
You know
about.
what I'm talking
Yeah,
about? But somebody was in the ocean and the boat came like, "Hey, do you want help?" He's like, "No, I'm waiting on the Most High." And then another boat or something, "Hey, do you need help?" "No, I'm waiting on what?" And then he dies or he drowns.
he
And
got to heaven.
yeah, and the Most High said, "I sent you help."
Why didn't you take it?
Yeah. Oh, that was the pursuit of happiness, right, or something?
Was it the pursuit of
I think
happiness?
I don't know. Guys,
Maybe, I
let
don't
let us
know.
know if you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, they know what you're talking about. That's a
But yeah,
popular
you
story.
can't sit here and just have the table on fire like the
I'm
Most High
waiting,
gonna put it out with no sprinklers in our house or anything. I'm just
just
waiting.
waiting.
I'm just waiting.
And this is not what he said. This is not what Yahusha said when he was on earth in the book of Matthew. He said, when you see the fall of Jerusalem after I am resurrected, when you see the fall of Jerusalem, he didn't say stay and wait on the Most High. He said flee to the mountains. Don't take anything with
Run
you.
for
Go,
safety.
run.
Yeah.
But we also have other scriptures. That was one. Then we also have Zechariah 2:6-7. Ho, ho, come forth and flee from the land of the north, says Yahuwah, for I've spread you abroad as the four winds of the heaven. So he's telling everybody to flee. Abroad from the four winds of the heaven, says the Most High, deliver yourself, O Zion, that dwells in the daughter of Babylon. That's
Mm.
very clear. You can debate that with the Most High if you want, but
Don't
it's
debate with
very
that.
clear.
Yeah.
Then we also have Jeremiah 51.
Yeah, that's a good one. This is something that we was meditating on when we was leaving the states in 2020.
Yes, speaking the word. Start speaking the word. If this message resonates with you and you know it's time to go, but you're like, what do I do? Speak the word. So, Jeremiah 51:6. Welcome, Zechariah, to the. We were just reading Zechariah, Zechariah, okay? You
Right?
missed it though. Is
Zechariah,
that why you woke
Zechariah.
up? That's why you woke up.
Yeah, y'all remembers.
So, flee from the midst. This is the English Standard Version. You can read any version you want, and you will get the same instruction. Flee from the midst of Babylon. Let everyone save his life. Be not cut off in her punishment. For this is the time of Yahuwah's vengeance, the repayment he is rendering to her. Jeremiah 51:6. You also see verses like this in Revelations that we're not going to read right now, but the verses are exactly like that. He's saying, give her double for her trouble. And so it doesn't make sense as somebody that believes in the Bible or believes in any type of, it doesn't make sense.
It doesn't.
It doesn't make sense. It's not logical. So yeah, start to ask yourself, why do I think these illogical things? Because it, like you said, if you see a fire right here, if you see a fire coming, if you see a storm coming, you're not gonna stand there. Or at least I really hope you wouldn't. If you see a
Yeah.
fire coming in your house, you're not gonna stay there and say, I'm just gonna wait on the Most High.
Yeah. If you see a oil tanker
Right,
coming to
right.
the beach,
You're not
don't
right.
just stand.
You're not gonna stand. You're not. I guarantee
Yeah.
you're not. You're not gonna do it. So make sure your senses are also working for the Most High. Your senses can work in the physical. Your senses really need to be on the spiritual more than the
Really.
physical.
And when you get to that point, a lot of stuff is gonna be uncomfortable. Or yeah, uncomfortable. A lot of stuff is gonna be uncomfortable. I tell you that. I tell you that. You're gonna be like, man, why am I getting offended about this? Hold
Mm-hmm.
on, let me think about this. Why am I offended? Why does this make me uncomfortable? And that's
Right.
probably spiritual right there. Just trying to help you grow.
Yeah, for sure. Especially when you come out of America and come somewhere like Africa, where you don't have all the convenience. Like, why am I craving chicken nuggets? Why do I need? I don't need chicken nuggets. I can survive outside of America without Wendy's chicken nuggets.
So guys, thanks for tuning in. You gotta say something?
Goo goo.
Oh. Yes, thanks for tuning in, guys. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. And yeah, you have to say anything else?
Be blessed and flee the land of the north like yesterday. Get on it. Start
Yes.
going.
Seek peace. Seek peace. Shalom, shalom.
Shalom.